Welcome to the We're Not Afraid of the Dark, the tale of the night shift. It's been like, 3 or 4 weeks since we recorded it last, and here we are at the tail end of season 5.
Yeah, and I'm so upset about it.
I told you it was going to get worse as the season goes along.
Well, yeah,
season.
but oh my.
Well, yeah, again, please join us on our YouTube page and where our podcast you listen to. We've been getting this question to Instagram a lot lately, so I just want to get this out of the way right now. Since we're at the tail end of season 5, what are we doing after the last episode? That's the big question.
And we're
I'm going to Disney World.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually going there in a few weeks. See ya. Yeah, we got reservations.
Wow.
So the options right now,
shit.
one we call it a day is Stop the Fucker Podcast. That maybe is what some people according to our reviews want. The other option is we keep our original plan and do 6 or 7. The other option is the new Are You Afraid of the Dark just started airing like a few days ago. I haven't checked it out yet, but I plan to this week. And you guys said you don't have a cable, so
yeah. I mean, we don't bother with cable. Like you pay, like they rake you over the coals with those prices. Like we pay our internet, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and like we're
they got the subscriptions on Amazon Prime now, so like you could buy like Showtime Express or something like that, and get it for like, I don't know, $7 a month, $10 a month, something
That's
like
not
that.
bad.
Yeah.
So
rather than paying $140 cable bill,
right?
So I'm gonna check it out soon. I have mixed feelings though about skipping 6 or 7 and go right to the new one.
Well, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
my opinion is we should do 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
We can even stay with the 90s stuff, but at the same point we're gonna have to do these episodes of the new one because our channel is literally called We're Not Afraid of the Dark, so we have to check out the new ones.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, what happened to this Are You Afraid of the Dark movie? Is that still happening, or just turn it to the TV show?
I don't know.
I've seen so many mixed news about it. The other option was we just start doing some 90s and 2000s stuff like some other people have been doing, and of course put our own twist on it. But yeah, I feel we got to continue the Are You Afraid of the Dark. Some people recommend we go to Goosebumps, and to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of memories of that show. Like I remember watching when it came out, but nothing like stuck with me. Of course, I read the books and everything. But
I remember a few of them.
What?
Huh?
What show?
Goosebumps.
Oh yeah.
I remember the Mask one. I remember Slappy, like, but like the one where like the mutant whatever looks like a fucking wrestler on like the book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that episode. I don't remember like the camp one. Like,
yeah, well, I watched one with Kayla like last year, and there was a shot in the episode where it shows some like monster cuts to a girl screaming, and it goes back to the exact same shot of the monster, like the same exact edit. And I was saying, like, these are some piss poor production qualities.
Adam, we can't really make fun of that because Are You Afraid of the Dark kind of did the same thing.
It has some higher production, let's put it that way.
Instead of the monster, it would go back to them screaming.
Well, we have a few special shout outs before we get started as well. The first one is going to be to the artist Brett Wilson. He is on Twitter. Yeah. Ben, this is for you. I've been holding this here since we started, so go ahead and open that up. I couldn't find these damn stickers today, though. I had them on my desk for like 3 weeks. They just go missing. My fiance is on a bachelorette party, so this just got moved around. Yeah, just pull the thing up and we'll get to you.
I'm just watching.
Oh yeah, watch them bows, baby. Can you hand me that twisted tea?
On his sticker page on Redbubble, there's Zebo. He's got Zeke the Plumber as well from Salute Your Shorts.
Yeah, dude, these are like those stickers are so good.
So what Ben has over there is an original artwork poster.
Oh, that's awesome. So it's your end open. Right
yes.
There. Cool.
Yeah, just got to pull that out and around for the camera. Again, you can see this on the Instagram page or on our YouTube page. We're Not Afraid of the Dark.
Oh, that's the night shift. We're doing that right now.
What a quick day. Nice. That is a really big coincidence.
Yeah, we're doing that one as we live and breathe.
That worked out better.
Yeah.
That is funny.
All right, and Ben had a little shout out here.
Yeah. Oh, So another one of our like followers on Instagram, Grimpin Co sent us these "Are You Afraid of the Dark" pins.
I love those, by the way.
Dude, they're so fucking good.
I want to put one on something.
And definitely go check them out because they have some really fucking good ones. Adam, that one's for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, so it's just a pin I can put like on a backpack or anything?
Anything. Nice. Awesome.
And I'm going to just continue to do some of these other shout outs in our next episode. And let's just dive into this. Night Shift. I had very little memory of this episode.
I didn't remember it at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
almost like you blocked it out.
Baby. But that girl looked very familiar. And I want to say she went on to be, so she did go on acting. I want to say she's in 100 Girls.
Her name is Emmanuel, and she was on 100 Girls band and Waiting.
Yeah,
she's still active today. She made that top list of that maximum hottest girls like around 2007, 2008, 2010. I mean, she was on that show Unscripted. The OC she was on. So this was like one of her first acting credits. She was like 20 years old when she shot this episode, I think. Yeah, she's playing like I would imagine a teenager.
Adam, before we go any further, I think we need this shot because
this is what Secret's Bumblebee.
Yeah, you know it.
I actually really like that stuff.
Oh yeah. Cheersies.
Yeah. So this episode. Oh boy.
Well, let's dissect this first.
Oh boy.
Gary and Sam run into each other. She says she's going to go get more wood. So I imagine there's a stockpile of wood that the Bad Society has at the Secret Society meeting.
Fucking, I wish I had wood cut.
Betty Ann asked if he told her yet. I think he's trying to get her on a date.
Yes.
He says she had talked to her, but she doesn't want to get in a relationship now. And he thinks she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. This has been going on since when Sam first came in this side. I think that was season 4.
Frank was still.
Yeah, that's right. Stig interrupts, and then Sam comes back with that fireball saying it's her turn for a story. She's been saving the story for a while. It's a story about illusion and deception. And then she pulls out, I thought it was a coconut. What the fuck was that thing?
It was a agate.
What's an agate?
If you look it up, they look like a rock on the outside, but on the inside it's a mineral.
Oh yeah, because when she turns it around, it's like a crystal thing, right?
Yeah, I've got one similar. I should have brought it with me.
She has a fucking shit ton.
I've only got a couple.
Ashley is very much into the rock mineral like collection, I guess. Like whenever I'm out of ideas of what to get her, fucking
an amulet.
Get her some rocks.
See, I just call all those things
either Harry Potter stuff.
That's right. Amulet. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, we have an amulet in the next episode.
That's right.
She mentions that things can be beautiful, but maybe evil. I noticed right here, Tucker's wearing this big fucking like rain jacket, and I immediately thought because this episode came out about 1995 or 1996. Actually, this is early 1996.
Okay.
Everybody was wearing starter jackets then, and I don't remember any shows that like promptly displayed product placement of starter jackets. Do you? I think there's some movies that probably did it, but in terms of TV shows,
I don't know. Like starter jackets, they were very like you could see it and you would instantly know that it's a starter jacket because it has the S on it. And like, fuck, they were everywhere. They didn't have to.
You didn't like sports either.
You didn't have to like. They didn't have to put it in TV because the commercial. I'm sure they had starter jacket commercials like every other fucking commercial break. So,
well, also that style back then, it was very baggy. Everyone was wearing baggy jeans and baggy clothes and long shirts and things that were like 2 sizes too big for you. So the starter jacket was just being big.
It never changed.
Yeah, you know why I stopped that though? Because the school started trying to ban shit because people were probably sneaking in or sneaking out, stealing stuff.
You're right.
Yeah. There's an ambulance going by United Hospital, very generic name there, and this guy name is Felix, who is one of our central male characters. He's played by a guy named George Vargas. He was in Power Rangers. He played Blake Bradley, the Navy guy. It was in the Ninja Stories. You watched that one, Ben?
No. I remember him because like my favorite Ranger was the Black Ranger. And like I remember when the Ninja one came out, and like rather than it being like the Mastodon, it was a fucking frog was the Black Ranger's thing, and like, well, that's fucking stupid, and I stopped watching it.
I just found out what was her name, Amy Jo, who played
Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah, she played the Pink Ranger. She just turned 48 years old. Can't believe she was 50. Time's flying. So Felix is working as, I think it's a janitor. They mentioned like he's a maintenance guy later on, but he's mopping a floor at this hospital with no uniform on. He's just like a
that's what I love the most. Everyone else is wearing scrubs, and this dude's like wearing like you can clearly tell they're like, oh yeah, no, he's just maintenance. Like, no, these still should have had like overalls or some shit on, like coveralls.
Yeah, he gets yelled at by his supervisor, who I believe his name is Jack in this episode. Yeah, he's played by a guy named Tyrone Benskin. This guy, 300 he was on, still acting today.
Yes, oh my god,
he's a bandstand too as the AA group leader.
I can tell you right now what he was in 300. He was the guy that said our arrows will blot out the sun.
The Persian Emery, I see. It's I was put on there.
Yeah. I can tell you, like, just from that.
He's actually English, not Canadian. Now, he yells at Felix for, like, signing some order on a water pump, and he says, what is this, Zebo? Like, bozo?
He called him Zebo twice.
Yeah, so that's the last Zebo reference in Orphan in the Dark, by the way.
Well, it would make sense, seeing as they stopped for a while.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, he was yelling at him about signing for a water pump delivery, and then he's like, but the water pump's missing. So
I thought he fired him there. He said get out or something like that.
He told him to go find it.
Oh, okay. I thought he said you're fired.
He said you better get it or you find it or you're fired.
We did see two girls who I assume are in their late teens working. One's that Manuel girl. She's playing someone named Amanda, and the other one's Laurette. They meet a new girl whose name is Margot. She's played by Elizabeth Rossett, who is still acting today as well. They did pretty good on this episode, but they got a lot of... I thought the acting was good, at least. She was on Call to Chucky and The X-Files.
You know, the only Chucky that I watched was the first one.
I like the second one as well.
And like I know there was Bride of Chucky, and then like they had a baby, and then like
the Seed of Chucky.
The baby was like a good one, and like
I lost track by then.
Like I don't know, like I know the story kind of, but at the same point, like I don't know, like there were too many serial killer spirits going around, and like now this new one that just came out, that's not even like they didn't go with a serial killer died in like a toy store and like his soul went into this doll.
You haven't seen the remake yet.
Yeah, that's not the premise.
Okay.
So I at least know that, and I didn't watch it because I'm not a big Chucky fan. But I mean, not to say like people that, well,
I did the killer doll craze for a while.
Yeah. Jack Frost is my favorite.
I watched that car today, man. The second was hilarious.
Yeah, because he dies by getting shot with a banana with a bow.
I missed the days of those senseless horror movies.
Oh my god! It's because he has an allergic reaction. He's allergic to like potassium or.
Felix ends up down in the furnace looking for this lost water pump, and they see some random ass hot girl. Who then turns into an evil vampire. And I thought the makeup on that vampire looked actually pretty good. That vampire, by the way, is played by the Spirit Man, who was that ghost in the Room for Rent. Same actor.
Room for Rent.
You don't really know it because he's got so much makeup on. But
we like.
Yeah, Room for Rent was about the World War II vet who.
Okay.
Yeah.
But shit. He looked like their vampire makeup looked like someone, but I cannot place it.
Amanda checks in with a patient. She calls him. It says Colin, but Cologne is how she pronounces it. He's apparently get his appendix out tomorrow, and asks if she wants candy corn.
Adam,
not a good way to lead.
Adam.
Oh,
I mean-
you saw that post about how I like candy corn?
It's fucking nasty.
Listen, it's good.
No,
I
it's
just-
fucking nasty.
Why does everyone say it's nasty? It's classic
Because
Halloween
it's
candy.
fucking nasty.
Kayla almost called off the wedding because of that.
I
Go ahead.
kind of support her.
And then like, Ash is like, baby, I got a question to ask you. I'm like, okay. She's like, candy corn. I was like, oh, I could take it or leave it. It doesn't do anything for me.
No,
There is worse Halloween candy
those
out
Mary
there.
Jane.
No, I love
No,
Mary Jane's. You
not the
shut
Mary
fuck up.
Janes. The
Those
fucking
are so good.
the black and orange.
Those are Mary Janes.
Yeah, so-
I love
No,
them.
the Mary Janes are like the yellow wrapped.
No, that's not a Mary Jane.
I
Mary
know.
Janes are the black and orange
No.
ones, and they're peanut butter, and they got peanut butter in the center, and they're fucking phenomenal.
No, Mary Janes are a different thing.
No,
It says,
worth a Google.
well, here's the North Carolina God things. North Carolina City bans those weird black and orange. Mary Jane candy.
That's
Here
fun.
we go. Yeah, it's the same thing.
God damn it. Okay.
Except
Yeah.
those little
Oh,
ones don't
that's
have the
that's
peanut
another
butter
traditional
centers.
old fashioned Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
see, that's what I'm
whatever.
talking
Yeah,
about.
they
Oh,
don't have the peanut butter center. They're not as good.
Right. They are Mary Janes, but they look different. You happy? Happy?
The vampire comes and attacks Laurette.
Right.
And I was thinking at this point
Hold on.
already,
Hold on. Who was the janitor?
that's
Plus-
Felix.
Okay. So Felix got lured by
By the vampire can transform into other characters we see.
right. So who was Laurette?
The rest, the
The one in the
one
pink,
with the weird hair, when the
Mhm.
the one in the
pink.
pink scrubs.
Yeah.
I thought that her acting was pretty good, actually.
Well, here's the problem with like the acting in this one. It's like once they get bit, they're really, really lethargic. They're just like, oh,
But she sold
I'm-
it.
They're
I'm-
like zombie
Yeah.
vampires.
so I'm just gonna go do this, and like they could be. That fucking hospital was a goddamn madhouse.
Well,
At, like, the first 3 minutes of the scene.
well, I was laughing at because I mean, they're here. This hospital doesn't seem that busy. Like,
No.
there's like 10 cast members.
yeah,
and
no,
no people
there's
there.
like 4 people in like this wide ass hallway.
Yeah,
But I don't know, man. Like
you don't see one doctor in the episode, by the way.
no. And see, hold on. How old are
Costs
these?
extra.
How old are these kids?
16, 18, I put them.
I really don't know any RNs.
Yeah, they're that age.
Not even techs.
She
Not
was
even-
a candy stripe.
Not even techs. Like not even techs are fucking 16, 18 years old.
The only actual professional I remember in the whole place was like the head nurse lady.
Yeah, there was no doctor.
Otherwise, it was a
Mhm.
bunch of like volunteers and
Yeah, they had to be techs because they're the ones that check vitals and shit.
And that hospital's like really dimly lit.
hmm
Colin keeps arguing with her about her time because Amanda doesn't want to go on the date because she works at the hospital a lot and has school. The new girl, Margot, is pushing that kid around the wheelchair who says his place is boring. I always see the morgue. I always
I
thought that.
bet he does.
Oh, I learned that the morgue usually is somewhere off site. It's not actually at the hospital. Right.
No. It depends.
Well, then they see Laurette.
I know at PRMC it's in the bottom.
Messing them.
I go down there to the snack machine.
Mm-hmm.
Laurette's walking around like a zombie. Just ignoring everybody.
Best stuff down there.
Amanda
mistaken.
and Colin, or Cologne, how you pronounce that?
We'll
We go
go
with
with
Colin?
colon
Yeah, they're
because
they're in the closet. There's always bags on the floor that were full of blood, have since been vanished, and they say it's like an animal got into them.
yeah, they didn't vanish. They're
Mm-hmm.
they're like blood bags that had all the blood drained from them. Like rats got there. No, like, can we talk about these vampire bites?
Yeah,
Dude, you guys, I didn't even realize they were getting at vampires at first. I thought it was some faculty shit. I thought that something was attacking them and like injecting its little whatever, like the faculty.
Okay.
When I finally realized they were going vampire, I was like, "What the fuck kind
Well,
of bite is that?"
I mean, I kind of got it when the girl transformed into the vampire when they ate the janitor or whatever. We don't even know what the fuck happened to
I
him.
didn't put it together then. Like, I knew he was a vampire. I did not get the transformation. I don't know why they had a teenage girl transforming into a fucking 100-year-old vampire male.
Because it's the original form is the vampire.
It's a new world we live
why
in.
wasn't he a little boy or like he could have lured those girls way easier as a hot teenage boy.
Really?
That's true. But
we then see Nurse Hampton, who's also been bitten. She's acting in a zombie state. And this actress here, Kathleen Fee, was on Assassin's Creed as a voice actress.
happens.
She was on a few
lot.
other episodes of Warrior for the Dark, but yeah, she's still acting today as well. They had an experienced cast for this one.
Adam, when you do this edit for YouTube, can you please just put stills of these vampire bites? Put the vampire bites up.
It was so
because some of them weren't that bad, but other ones, like that motherfucking bite was like an inch high off of their fucking necks.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is that?
And they were so far apart that it never
Yeah,
said
and some were
to me.
like you got hit with a stapler, and others were like this fucking big.
It looked like two freaking hornets
Yeah.
had stung their neck.
Yeah.
And it was just welted up.
Hey, do you remember Ghost Rider, that TV show, and a character named Spencer?
I didn't watch Ghost Rider.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Well, that guy played Colin is the actor that he was only on Ghost Rider, Warrior for the Dark, Law and Order.
God
for an episode.
Didn't
So they're running around this fucking
didn't
hospital.
do that well.
There's no security because Nurse Hampton didn't call them, hung up the phone. They end up in the morgue because they're looking for the kid in the wheelchair. However, they pull the sheet up because Colin really wants to see what's under there, and it's Felix' dead body.
So
she could have freaked out a little bit more when she saw it. His dead body. Though.
That wasn't even the problem.
And she works in the hospital,
But how? Who put him there?
that's a good.
The
question.
vampire put him there? Didn't go fuck.
Well, he's
Covered him up all
still half
nice.
alive, so maybe he put himself there.
Put this sheet over myself. It like see that
He's
that
cutting out the middleman. He was like, I see where this is going.
Well, there was a good line though. She says he works at maintenance, or she says, yeah, he works at maintenance. His response is not anymore. He's really dead. And that was a good line.
like man, this is
After they leave, Phyllis gets up, and we see that Jack, the manager, has been bitten as well, or the hell his name was. It says Felix is just fine. They run to Felix, who tries to bite Amanda. It says the problem was he was the first to get bitten. They do go on right here to explain the plot hole, which is that there are no more doctors, no more nurses, patients. Everyone's been bitten at the hotel. How fucking fast is this vampire? Like he just bit hundreds of people in the course of 30 minutes.
No, because there's only like 8 people in this fucking hospital.
Well, they say all the doctors and patients have been bitten, but they're not turned into zombie vampires. They're just like passed out or something.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. They only had the budget for like
No, couldn't have hundreds of zombies like in I don't know.
these last 2 episodes.
Return of the Dead or something.
These last 2 episodes, the budget is dry.
Running out of ideas.
It is
and
dry.
budget
So we're no, well, yeah, no, everybody's gone. Everybody's dead, or they're no. We don't need to show them.
He says he's getting weaker. He doesn't know how much longer he has to fight. There's still the real Felix inside of this vampire Felix type of deal. Someone must stop the vampire before they're all doomed. What do you got, Ben?
What the fuck, Adam? You never said that Felix got up.
He got up, yeah.
Yeah, you never said it.
Yeah.
You just went right into it. Now look, they left the morgue. They're talking in the hallway, and then Felix comes in behind them. No, he doesn't even do that. They find him in the stairwell. He's climbing up. He's coming up the stairs, and then you see him open his mouth when he gets up off the the slab, and he has vampire teeth. That's the first time you see vampire teeth, and then that's the I see what's going on here. He's turning them, but he's the only one that can fight this turning into a vampire thing.
Yeah, that's another thing I noticed.
He's like it's without Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody would be fucking dead. This guy that was the first one turned
Well, he did say something about that though. He said that he drank too much or he did too much, and that made me like this.
If he drank them dry, he'd just be dead.
Well, maybe there's some kind of middle ground. I don't know the recipe.
I don't know the recipe either. But
I'm just saying he did address like at least why he was.
Well, they tried. But I don't know. Like the main character, like the hero, is Felix. Is the first one turned. He's the fucking hero. We're just following these other two characters for no fucking reason.
You know, I was thinking of this.
They literally do nothing.
I was thinking of this point in this episode, though.
Felix even had to come back and help him.
Stop.
Stop.
Silence, passes.
What the fuck?
Pardon?
Oh, walk out of here.
Why did this episode have to take place at a hospital?
Because where the hell else are they going to have blood bags?
And a morgue. Or a morgue.
Yeah.
Just having a clinical center or something like that. Or having
it's still a hospital.
A university after hours. Medical school or something like that.
It wasn't in the budget.
They do say later on.
They filmed in like a library.
Yeah.
And like, no.
Okay, now some important plot things here. He's getting weaker. However, the news had to stop the vampire. They have to go down to that fucking furnace, basement, whatever deal it is, and destroy the coffin. That's just conveniently placed at a corner, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See,
and how did that thing get there?
That's what I was gonna say. How long has it been sitting there? Like how?
Must have been a vampire legion thing.
So okay, when Felix first goes down there, before he gets bit, he finds like a piece of wood. So, like, it's not even like it was in a fucking crate.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit. Like the sarcophagus one. It was in a crate beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This one,
it's just like sitting there.
Yeah. No. Now it's out of the crate. Who the fuck opened it? No, we don't know. There's no remnants of the crate other than this like sliver of wood like this.
Well, they end up running into Margot, who is now acting weird, and says that vampires only need to feed about 50 years or so. So apparently that coffin may have been there for 50 years and no one fucking found it in the hospital.
That was the delivery.
Oh shit! Yeah, the coffin was. Oh, yes. That makes sense now.
That was the delivery.
Damn, that one ran over my head.
Did
and
he
everybody
just
else
deliver himself?
Yeah. She says they made a
50
mistake.
years ago, deliver this to this address on this date.
Well, we find out that the new girl is actually the evil vampire.
Yes.
He can transform into whatever he wants.
And he picked a little girl.
Yep.
The perfect crime.
They're trying to... Amanda says they have to lure the vampire and that Colin can move it and ask for candy corn. All the hospital staff were basically zombie camp. Kyle starts moving the coffin as Felix appears. Amanda runs to the top of the building, which has this pretty cool cityscape.
Yeah.
That looked pretty legit, actually, because I think that may have been shot on set. The vampire's about to throw her off the edge, and I was thinking, what the fuck? Would we rather just drink her blood? He's like, yeah, I'll throw you down, and then drink your blood.
Yeah.
Was that what needed?
It looked like this.
Yeah, Ben's got the poster here about Brett Wilson.
He has him like lifted up against the wall, and he's like, like Felix has been fighting, turning into a vampire this whole thing, like this whole time, and he's like, I know you're still in there. I need your help. He's gonna kill her, and he like doesn't really turn human, but he gets control of his bloodlust and helps Colin throw the coffin into the furnace. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he has some power left.
Why is there a big fucking like incinerator furnace under the hospital?
It keeps the heat going.
Boiler.
No, a boiler is different.
It is?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Ben is
I
maintenance guy.
guarantee it had to do with the heat.
Well,
that's normal.
Anyway, either fucking way, Felix is the goddamn hero in this one. Even though he got bit, turned into a vampire, he never bit a single motherfucking person.
And he had to tell the other people what was going on and how to fix it.
Yeah, told him there was a problem, and fucking fixed the problem. Why'd we follow these other two people?
It was a distraction.
Like, I hated this one. I fucking hated it. Okay, hold on. Let's get to the end.
I did love this part. But this part when he falls off the fucking building or catches all flames. That's
oh my god, dude! I busted out laughing too. Can you show the clip?
Yeah.
Can you please show the clip?
Yeah, for that episode.
Because I will say, he has her right, and he like brings her back onto the building and bursts into fucking flames. And I will say,
that spot looked okay.
yes,
yeah,
him bursting into flames was better.
I was a little impressed.
Was better than the
short-lived.
fire
ghost.
Mm-hmm.
The fire ghost.
Yeah, that was
but
terrible.
then when
Better
they
than the
cut
fire
to
ghost.
the bottom and he came off that building, oh my fucking
Yeah,
god.
but when he threw himself over the building,
It was so bad.
Oh my
it was
god,
so bad. And then when he splatted,
I died.
Literally.
So, he died too. But then everything's better. Nobody remembers anything that happened. Felix remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers too.
Yeah, he's back to normal. What happened to killing vampires with normal shit like, I don't know, a steak of the heart or garlic?
You got to know they're vampires. Like I said, these did not come across like vampires.
No.
Yeah, what everyone else is like, yeah, we're back to work. But Felix, yeah, I remember. Colin asked Amanda for a date. She says, maybe too busy. And then...
And what the fuck is she doing? She should date Felix.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the hero.
Not too.
And he has a job.
So...
And doesn't have a pocket full of candy corn like a weirdo.
I mentioned this earlier on this podcast for a long time followers, and thanks everybody for dealing with our bullshit. We love the fact that you laugh with us, especially because this is meant to be a funny comedic podcast, all this show. So early on, I mentioned there's some controversy in the order of episodes of Eye for the Dark. We've been going off Wikipedia. Now, actually, the other night was like, Adam, can you send me the links to the show? And I said, sure. I checked Wikipedia. Some motherfucker just reordered the damn shit. So the order that we went off of is now different than what you see on Wikipedia. But here's the funny thing of this episode: that the door it shuts at the end of the episode. It says 65. That's how many episodes we hit in Eye for the Dark. This was supposed to be the final episode of the season, not Badge.
What?
Yeah, and it makes sense because here we go at the end of the scene. The minute Sai leaves, leaving Sam and Gary there, and they have a heart-to-heart discussion. And Sam mentions, yeah, I do have some time. And they don't put the fire out, they leave it burning the talk. So that would have been a perfect ending for the damn season.
You're right. I was going to say,
fuck.
So maybe the person that's fucking with the Wikipedia is upset that it wasn't running the
well,
order
also,
she didn't end it with Frank.
Well, when I talked to Jose about this,
hey, Frank.
Yeah, and it's some other episode guides and shit. Somebody mentioned they talked to DJ McHale about the order of this, and even his order didn't make sense. So no one knows the exact order. The only person who could find this out is anybody working with the original production company who would air this out. They would know the proper order because of the master tapes that have the label on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is definitely the conclusion of season 5. I feel there's no way around it because in the next episode we're gonna go in, the relationship between Gary and Sam is like the same it was at the beginning episode. There's no closure to it.
You're right.
Yeah, so that should have been before this one.
I want to say I called that they were going to end up together back in like season 3. Check it. Go check it.
Hey, we have anything else? Oh, Patreon. Hey, thanks, RJ. You've been our all-star supporter. You're paying our hosting fee for a speaker right now. Getting us the Apple Podcast, the Stitcher, and all this stuff.
I'll tell you what. I got to send him something. He has supported us for fucking months.
We'll message it on Instagram. But again, we're more active on Instagram than Facebook. I've been sharing more stuff. I do a lot of 90s memes. And my favorite was that when Mom's Not Home in 1999 meme that I shared the other day about kids like playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater or jerking off and shit.
Yeah.
All right. We need a female version of that, actually. Can you make one of those?
So it's like, fuck, what was that? What was the magazine that always said Jonathan Taylor Thomas in it? Or like
Young
Aaron
Teen
Carter?
Or fuck
Tiger
Cosmo Girl or something?
Tiger Beat.
Yeah, Tiger Beat.
Like,
There were lots of them, though.
So it was like Tiger Beat and like the shower head.
Although the one that I missed is We're Looking News.
What?
Yeah, that tabloid that was like an alien baby found out of Marilyn Monroe's stomach or something. Or Elvis found alive and he zipped it or all chicken
from a UFO or some shit. Yeah.
Well, thanks again, everybody. We have one more episode to go now in episode 5. Tale of the Patch coming out next week.
Hey, what's our what are we doing between seasons?
We're going to do a bushwhack. That movie.
I love Bushwhacked.
Until then, take care, everybody.